Amy Howe, co-founder of SCOTUSblog, joins me now on Skype to talk more about Judge Barrett's nomination and the confirmation process ahead. Amy, welcome back. Good to see you. We talked last week, but now it's official. Judge Amy Coney Barrett is President Trump's pick to replace Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It's interesting also to note that Judge Barrett at one time clerked for Ginsburg's close friend, Justice Scalia. Exactly how did Justice Scalia influence Barrett's judicial philosophy?
She actually talked about this in her remarks in the Rose Garden. Influenced her. She said, my judicial philosophy is his, or she said his judicial philosophy is mine. You know, she regards herself, like Scalia, as what's known as an originalist. You interpret the Constitution according to what the words meant to the people who drafted them back in the 1780s. As a textualist, you look at the words on the page of a law and not at what Congress might have intended when it passed the law itself.
Amy, as we know, the confirmation hearings are scheduled to begin on October 12th. What are some of the things happening, behind the scenes between now and then?
So, there's a lot going on. Amy Coney Barrett is very busy. There is what's known as a questionnaire in which she is providing all kinds of information about her finances, about her professional and biographical background, about the cases in which she's participated as a judge on the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals. She would have done something similar when she was confirmed 3 years ago, but she'd have to update it. She's also participating in what we call murder boards, sort of moot courts, practice sessions for appearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee and answering questions about, that are likely to come up about abortion or health care or, her judicial philosophy. And then as your reporters have indicated, she's going to be meeting with senators, talking to them.
As Eric mentioned, a number of Democratic senators are actually refusing to meet with Judge Barrett, including New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, who was raised Catholic and also still identifies as Catholic. She made a statement on social media saying, in part, the nomination process is, quote, illegitimate. First off, what do you make of that observation? And also, how significant are these in-person meetings between senators and the nominee?
I think a lot of Democrats are still very bitter, back to 2016 and the nomination of Merrick Garland. They regard that as a stolen seat. They had the opportunity to replace Justice Antonin Scalia with someone who would have been more liberal and affected the balance on the Supreme Court. The meetings with the senators really can vary. They can be sort of quick photo ops, or they can be much more substantive discussions, in which the nominee and the senators have a chance behind closed doors to talk, particularly the senators who are lawyers, to talk about substantive issues of law that may come up and to learn more about Amy Coney Barrett.
As far as the meetings that do take place, what can we expect from them? Will they take on a different form due to COVID, or do we even know?
I don't think we know yet. I haven't seen any indication that they will. As your reporter said, she's going to go meet with Lindsey Graham, and he's going to walk her around the Capitol. They may be socially distanced. They may involve masks. Maybe we won't see necessarily the handshakes that we've seen in the past. But so far, I haven't necessarily seen any signs that they're going to be affected that much by COVID.
Well, Amy, thank you so much for coming on. We always appreciate your analysis. Amy Howe, co-founder of SCOTUSblog. Thanks again, Amy.
Thank you.